Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont is recommending the state end its mask requirement on February 28th, including in schools and daycares.
Earlier today, 2 other states announced end dates for their school mask requirements. New Jersey's governor says their statewide mandate will end on March 7th, while Delaware's governor says he'll lift the school mask requirement on March 31st.
Attention now turns to what Governor Dan McKee will do. 12 News reporter Chelsea Jones joins us with what we've learned about that. Chelsea?
What this means for Connecticut is that masks won't be required anywhere, but it would be up to individual school districts and municipalities to continue enforcing mask requirements. We do know that Governor Dan McKee has been in talks with New England governors. Here's what we know about Rhode Island's plans. Democratic governors of Connecticut, New Jersey, and Delaware have all announced plans to lift their state school mask mandate. People in Rhode Island want the same.
The risk doesn't outweigh the reward, and at this point kids either have gotten it or they're vaccinated, and it does more harm than good.
A spokesperson for the governor's office tells 12 News conversations are being had, and before changes are made, they want to give education stakeholders notice. Monday, Rhode Island saw under 300 hospitalizations for the first time since December, but with numbers trending in the right direction. Rhode Island Department of Health Interim Director Dr. Jim McDonald says the decision to unmask has to be planned properly.
Can we remove some of this mitigation? And that's something we're looking at, but it's got to be done very thoughtfully.
And some people in the Ocean State are fine keeping on the mask.
I'm okay with it until we know more, because it protects everybody across the whole spectrum.
Last week, the governor extended the mask mandate until Valentine's Day, which can only be extended if the General Assembly votes to keep it in place due to a new limit on such executive orders. But this move is not a surprise to former FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb, who predicted these decisions were forthcoming.
But when prevalence is low, you have a lot of people who've been infected who have some level of immunity for a period of time, and you have high vaccination rates. We can start to lean forward and take a little bit more risk and try to at least make sure that students in schools have some semblance of normalcy for this spring term. A lot of kids haven't really known a normal school day for 2 years now.
Dr. McDonald told us last week he wasn't ready to discuss a timeline on lifting the mask mandate in schools, but we know the governor is working with the Department of Health to come up with the best mask wearing plan for schools in Rhode Island. In the control room, I'm Chelsea Jones, 12 News.